What's going on in Canada? Strange things are happening. Unbelievable. I did not see such changes in Canada in the history of immigration and the history after Justin resignation. Global news and other major news channels are giving such news which are looking little doubtful. I have a little bit investigated from the Canadian citizens, and they told me that we are not much happy as global news and other news channels are talking about. I am also worried why media is giving such news to tell that Justin basically was over problem. There was no any problem. Housing was no problem. Taxes are no problem. Justin was problem. I am not sure that did the housing crisis resolve, immigration problems resolve after Justin resignation. The things become cheap, grocery become cheap, business people of Canada are not leaving. So these are the questions. Still problems exist. According to data which I will tell you in further clips, the problems are increasing day by day until some specific steps may be taken by not new minister, by after election new prime minister. This minister may not be able to do some things. So Canada is suffering. News are coming due to which Canadian citizens are in a question that who is celebrating. What news channels are talking about that Canadian citizens are on the roads and they are immensely happy. They are eating cakes, they are celebrating, and they are thinking their all problems resolved. Now, my sympathies to the Justin who was weeping. Might be Justin is right. I did not ever seen such prime minister who confessed his mistake by bold way. He told her, my immigration plan was my mistake. This was not his mistake because he made a super plan. He was appreciating his immigration plan when immigration was at the top. Problem was only one. The officers and Department of Immigration was not able to utilize that immigration by effective way, and there were some out of 140 50 people were coming with fake documents, with fake assessment. Justin was not supposed to assess the visa application. He was supposed to fulfill the skilled problems, labor shortage in the Canada, and he was technically doing such programs which were very useful and beneficial for Canada. Other countries were imitating and they are still imitating immigration program of the Canada. I am not able to understand one thing that suddenly just in coming in social media and just apologizing to Canadian citizens. The person who is apologizing and the sins which he did not do, because in my analysis I can prove by evidences Justin did not do those mistakes which Justin is doing. For example, he is talking about I moved mass immigration to the Canada. It never happened in the Canada only. Many other countries also are the part of this program. UK suffering, UK transferred a lot of mass migration. Did you know why prime ministers of the country, the governments of developed countries are giving immigration program not to entertain overseas people? Justin was not entertaining overseas people. Australia is not entertaining overseas people. They were beneficial for Canada. And I 100% believe if there was not pressure from opposition leader Jasmeet Singh, Canadian citizens, similar Prime Minister of Canada, would have been appreciating immigration program. He was appreciating. Some years back, 9 years he ruled the Canada, and he was telling that my immigration program have no match. Those program was little a bit mishandled by departments of immigration Canada, and it happens in all immigration department. I can prove you by evidence. I am just asking to Canadian citizens, did Australian Prime Minister resign on fake students who are thousands and thousands of the numbers, and they are just applying asylum in the Australia? Could you ask, please, Canadian citizen? I would like to ask one question to Canadian citizen. Did Biden resign when USCIS immigration department allowed a lot of individuals on H1B work visa, and they were submitting some fake documents? Did you realize that Starmer immigrants who moved from different countries to the UK, and they are found, I think, record numbers of the people having work permits. They were without companies. Those companies were fake, and those companies were used by fake companies to human smuggling, and they were just calling people after getting money. This is the mafia who is working throughout the world. By name they are consultants, but when they submit documents, they submit fake documents. And even the people who are main applicants, they did not know that their documents are being misused and which type of the documents they submitted. Therefore, is that mistake of Justin? If Justin programs of immigration were not excellent, why other countries are imitating Justin programs? Why European countries are using point-based system of the Canada? I think Canada introduced one of the best program in the history of immigration, expressway entry program, in which they can filter cream of the world, and they are actually giving very good services in the Canada. But when you are opening immigration for genuine people, genuine programs working, mafia working throughout the world want to inoculate their persons through these programs. Up to some extent, they became successful. They were successful in Canada, they were successful in Australia, they were successful in America, they were successful in UK. But if you will tell this mass migration is just because of Justin only, Justin has to make plan. Justin has to give programs to immigration department. Justin cannot sit in embassies and can filter genuine and non-genuine people. And Justin programs were giving huge benefits. I am scared that if any country will scare Prime Minister, that even he will not appreciate the process. If he will not appreciate the process, he will degrade his own decisions. What will be impact on the next Prime Minister? He will be thinking one point: when I will do good things, I will not be appreciated. When I will do bad things, I have to apologize to the world, to the citizens. Really, he was begging pardon. I am really thankful to PM Justin's wife, who told Justin to resign. He actually consulted with wife. The reports are telling the wife told, this is the matter of your respect. You did well. Canadian citizen, I would like to talk to you. I would like to say, when he is coming in the roads to meet you. You was not shaking hands. I can understand your problems. You will say, this is our problem. Yes, this is not your problem. This is the world problem. Which country is happy financially? Who is cutting taxes in this era? UK did cut tax. Australia did cut tax. In each country, the values of the taxes have been increased. I can prove that business people of UK left UK more than Canada. I can prove that Australian people are more unhappy than Canadian citizens. I can give many evidences that US nationals are crying and weeping and Canadian citizens are comparatively happier. All where scenario is depriving due to increase in the population and due to definitely wrong immigration decisions and due to the current wars and some leaders' aggression, due to which businesses are becoming down. European countries are suffering. Major issue, which is the main issue, if all world can control illegals, if illegals can be controlled to enter any country, numbers of migrants 50% will reduce. I think Justin was accepting his mistakes, which he did not do. But Justin was not appreciating his positivity of his programs. Did Justin have no any positivity during prime ministership? If he had no single positivity, please let me tell why you people allowed him to do prime minister of a biggest country for 9 years. Why media was lying for 9 years that he is the best man of the world as a leader, and his programs of immigration and his programs for Canadian welfare are super. They were speaking lie in that time, or they are speaking lie now. I am confused how media change the language with the power. Power coming, going, no matter. We must appreciate when any person does something better for any nation. Thank you very much.